Alright, section 1400, financial assurance, purpose and scope, 1401. Each applicant permittee with a permit modification training for the oil gas well permit shall file with the maintained forces one or more bonds in favor of the state of North Carolina, so for the owner of execute the surety around with the commissioner and area assurance based on requirements set forth in rules in this section. 1402, bond requirements, application and permit modification transfer the oil gas well permit and considered complete for the department applicant. The permit shall provide with the proof of the financial assurance of the instrument listed in paragraph B of the rule of the department. Each of the surface owner with the applicable with the requirements of the rules 1403 and 1404 and 1405. The applicant of the permit shall not commence with the operation of the drill, with the recomplete, with the re-stimulate, with the deep and enter with the sidetrack plug, with the bandit, with the plug it back. Revise the location of any of the gas well with the providing one of the proof financial assurance with the insurance listed in paragraph B of the rule of the department and surface owner. The permittee shall submit the financial assurance of the department using the following forms: a revocable letter, standby credit, which shall include the following information: applicant and permit address, the telephone number, fax, and email address below. Letter of credit, effective date and amount with a native address of the issuing institution, the date of the expiration date, with the frequency of the renewals issued with the institution, representative, the date of the notarized signature form, surety with the include with the following information: applicant, the permittee, name and address, the telephone number, the fax number, the email with the address, the name of the principal, and the local address of the insurer, the insert surety of the company, the bond number, the sign of the surety company, the amount of the bond itself, the sale of the North Carolina seal of the surety company. Signature of the secretary, of the assistant secretary, principal, president, the vice president, the proprietor, owner of the surety company, the signature of the resident agent of the North Carolina agent with the attorney in fact. Form 9, assignment of the state of the account shall include the following information: applicant, the permit, need, name, the address, the telephone number, the fax number, the email address, the name of the address of the county of the bank, the date, amount of the help of the payment of the department on the demand of the department, and method of the copy of the instrument of the assignment, such as the passbook with the deposit of the book, notarized signature of the date of the applicant with the permittee with the acknowledgement of the bank and assignment, include with the date of the assignment, the signature of the authorized bank agent with the bank and the date of signature and notarization. Form 10, cash deposit shall include the following information: applicant permit with the name and address, the telephone number, fax number, and email address. Be the county with the nearest county with the total town with the oil gas well is located with the lease with the name of the oil gas well name and number. Commission with the drilling number of the cashier of the certified check with the may be payable to the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality. With the amount of the bond shall be determined with the Department of the Commission consistent with Rule 1403, 1404, 1405 of the section. If the oil and gas well is modified with the increase of the total depth of the oil and gas well with the total distributed land acreage includes increased bonds shall be increased in accordance with the Rule 1403 and 1405 of the section respectively, as areas where the well site is reclaimed in accordance with the reclamation plan per site required with the section 2100, subject to approve of the relief of the department about the permittee may be to submit new bond of the bond with the previously filed with the amount with the cover the remaining oil and gas of the well with the distributed land acreage on the side of the bond shall be provided here and provide with the continuous nature for the shall be remain in the force and council until canceled by the surety. Cancellation surety should be effectuated only after 60 days of the written notice there with the department and serve with the owner of the permit. T. The bond shall condition of the faithful performance of the requirements set forth in the rule of the subject of the fire found with the department. The permit to the shall lose of the right and title for the interest of the bond. With the well bond is held for the department and liability under the bond shall be made in the long reclamation is not completed in compliance with the rule of the reclamation plan accepted for the department and substitute with the bond, and if no event with the liability exceed the amount of the surety bond required by the section. F. In lieu of surety bond required by the section, permittee may file with the department of the cash deposit and irrevocable letter for the guarantee of the payment of the department held by financial institutions consistent with the Uniform Commercial Code of the North Carolina or the NCUCC. Alternatively, the permit may file with the department assignment of the savings account with the financial institution of the North Carolina Uniform Commercial Code. Cash deposit with the irrevocable letter with the guarantee for the payment of the assignment of the savings account shall be filed with the use of the form in accordance with the paragraph B of the rule of the security subject to the releasing provision 1406 of the section. If the commissioner insurance is suspended with revoke the license to do business with the North Carolina, any surety bound with the field pursuant with the subject of the permit shall within 60 days after the receipt of the filing with the notice substitute with the surety company authorized to do business in the state on a failure to permit the substitute with sufficient surety with the time when the permit shall be revoked. 1403, oil gas well plugging and abandonment bond. Applicant permit the shall submit an oil gas well plug and abandonment bond amount of $5,000 and $1 for per linear foot with a permitted oil gas wells pursuant 113,378. Oil gas well plugging and abandonment bond may be submitted with a separate bond with the aggregate with the bond amount over the environmental damage bond with the required in 1405 of this section. permittee may recover the bond relief the Department of Final Site and the reclamation is completed in accordance with 2100 of subchapter for the oil and gas well permanently plugged and abandoned in accordance with 1618 of the subchapter 1404, distributed land bond with the applicant permit shall provide with each of the surface zone with a distributed land bond is sufficient to cover the completing of the requirements that approve the reclamation plan in accordance with 2102. This chapter and reclamation conditions of the approved permit. The commission shall be set for the distributed land bond amount with the calculating the cost of the corrective action of the reclamation cost table. The calculation in paragraph C of the D of the rule of the return of the land with the conditions set out and approve of the reclamation plan in accordance with the rule 2102 of the subchapter name of the reclamation condition with approval of the permit. The commission shall do reclamation cost table. The calculate the amount of distributed land bond with the reclamation cost table of the commission shall include the following: install removal of the access road with the well pad, cubic yards, spreading stockpile with the berms prior to the flying grade in the cubic yards, filing pits with the cubic yard, flying grade per acre, seed and mulch, repair seed, fertilizing per acre, mating of the soil cover per acre, mating permit, soil enforcement per acre, drainage, ditch excavation, borrowed excavation, distributed land bond with the calculated multiplied by the effective of the area each item listed in paragraph C of the rule, and the unit cost of each item determined by the commission on the market value of each item, the reclamation cost available to the division oil and gas program page on the portal ncdenr.org, and if the applicant permittee with the service owner disagree with the distributed land bond amount determined by the commission, the applicant permittee service owner may appeal with the bond amount with pursuant GS 113-421-A31. 1405, Environmental Damage Bond. The applicant with the permission submits the environmental damage bond with the amount of $1 million unless the commission set with a higher amount pursuant with the GS 113-421-A32. Environmental damage bond may be submitted with a separate bond with the aggregated bond amount with the oil gas plugging with abandonment bond is required with the 1403 with the section into definable environmental sensitive area. The commission shall consider the following renewable resources, which may include the watershed aquifer, the present sources of the public water as is identified with the Department of Environmental Management Commission air at swapncrwater.org, primary forest land size capable of producing 85 cubic feet per acre or more of marketable timber. Environmental natural resources may include existing national state park forests, wilderness areas, state natural historic preserve, public recreation areas. Present section of the natural scenic river system stream segments that have been classified scientific research use by the Environmental Management Commission that are proposed classified with the rulemaking proceeding pending before the Environmental Management Commission pursuant to the GS 143-214-1B at the time of the designation area with environmental concern. Existing wildlife refuge preserve the management areas found in the FWS.gov and game lands as identified with the Wildlife Resource Commission found in ncpaws.org. Areas to sustain the rate endangered botanical animal species of the areas containing the unique geological formations identified by the state geologists. The natural hazard area of the insurance include the shoreline, estuarine, public trust, water, floodways, and floodplains. Areas in geological and soil conditions are set with a substantial possibility of landslide seismic activity identified by the state geologists, public at ncdenr.org. Outstanding resource waters is this name of the division of water resources. NC Maps, ARCJIS.gov, and continuous land for the purpose of maintaining exemption water quality. Outstanding resource identified with the designation as primary nursery area, the designated by the Marine Fishery Commission. However, the Commission determined the operation would be site with environmental sensitive area, the Commission may increase the bond amount with the GS 113-421-A32. Make a determination for the Commission shall be considered the following on such of the following: proximity of the oil gas well site with environmental sensitive area, the character of the environmental sensitive area, topographic of environmental sensitive area, special soil geological dish environmental sensitive area. 1406, inspection approval of reclamation of the bond release forfeiture. Permit shall proceed with the reclamation schedule of the approval of the reclamation pursuant to the rule 2102 with the subchapter of the permit shall notify the department in writing of the completed reclamation area of the distributed land in accordance with rule 2103. Subchapter the of the receipt with the notice of the required in paragraph D of the rule the department should conduct with an inspection determine whether the permittee complied with the reclamation plan in accordance with the rule 2102 with this subchapter. Reclamation condition of the oil gas well permit. If the department defines determine the inspection area in accordance with the rule of the reclamation is properly completed with the notified with the permitted ready. The department determines the inspection area of the reclamation is deficit based in 2102 with the subchapter. The department shall notify the permittee in writing, and also if the deficiency of the permit should commence with the action within 30 days of the rectified with their deficiencies should take control of the action. If the deficiencies have been correct, the department shall conduct the following upsite inspection in accordance with subparagraph 203 of the subchapter to ensure the permittee has taken corrective actions. 2. The Department shall initiate with enforcement actions finding any of the following conditions in accordance with 901 of the subchapter Reclamation. Distribute the land with a permitted area within not proceeding in accordance with the Rule 2103 of subchapter Reclamation Plan. Permitted fail within 30 days of the notice of the commencement. Corrective action. Final reclamation has not properly completed with the conformance of the Reclamation Plan GS 113-421A3. 1407. The bond forfeiture proceedings. If the Department determines the violation, necessitation, bonding, and the forfeiture of the revocation of the permit with the shell, the permitted the surety of the writing notice for the violation, upon the receipt of the written notification of violation, permitted shall have the 60 calendar day to complete the corrective action. If the permittee does not correct the violation within 60-day period, the Department shall request the Attorney General the issue of the forfeiture proceedings again with the bond with the security filed with the Department by the permittee in accordance with the rules 9001 subchapter. Hi, Mama.
Let's go watch some TV.
I'm reading.
No,
I'm
I'm bored.
Alright. Let me finish up this chapter, though. Such proceedings shall be brought in the name of the state of the Carolina of the face amount of the bond of Southern security less than the amount already released by the Department. They shall be subject to forfeiture if the amount of the bond and security file pursuant to the section provides is finished and complete. Require final reclamation pursuant to the proof of the reclamation plan. The permit shall be liable to the Department any excess above the amount of the bond, the other security that is required to defray the cost, including required final reclamation. If a permit is revoked with the Department shall proceed with efforts to collect the bond or other financial assurance that submitted with the Department at the time of the permitting the oil, gas well plugging and abandonment, environmental damage in accordance with the rules of this section. Section 1500, Site Infrastructure Construction Standards.